All right, good morning, everybody. It's 10 o'clock. What's going on? It's 10 o'clock out here on the West Coast. Shout out to everybody, Lions Den basketball community. This is Old Head. We're just going to have fun, do a little stream today. Dallas All American game. High school boys game going to be on today. I'm going to be checking that out later on this evening. Let's just get right to it. There was two games yesterday. Caitlin Clark, she went crazy. She went crazy. She went crazy. Gotta give all the credit to Iowa, man, and hey, they got it done. LSU, they just didn't bring it, man. Like they just didn't bring it like I thought they was going to bring it. But how I'm looking at it, because they will face UConn. Now we got Kate Buckner's. She Buckner's. She's playing. I know next year she's going to even be. She came back from serious injury. She's gonna really be on one next year, but man, but still, she's a bucket. Only thing that she ain't never got to her resume. She made it to the Final Four twice. This is her third time going, so she just ain't never won in that. She ain't never won a championship, So that's gonna be an interesting matchup. North Carolina State and South Carolina is gonna be another interesting matchup as well. As I'm looking at it, thinking about it, actually, I could see NC State knocking out South Carolina, but in a way, they do because they are going to play for a second time because they did play early. They did play each other early in the year. Um, I think it's going to be South Carolina. I think it's going to be South Carolina and Iowa for the Natty. I've been paying attention to all the commercials. Caitlin Clark, this, Caitlin Clark, that, which all due respect, she deserved. Because she can hoop, man. I always been calling her the female Steph Curry. And even though old girl was on her last night, she can still just rise it off. She's taller than her, you know what I mean? So she can still get her shot off and her step back. And I just felt like they did a very poor job of game planning because everybody knows, scout report on her, you know, that they just didn't they didn't do that. But give the credit to Iowa, man. They got it done. I felt like LSU left out a lot of stuff out that I think they should have always. I know. What's her name? Angel Reese. I felt like they should have used the other girl more, used more or more down in the paint because when she was down there, she was effective. I thought they could have featured that a little bit more, but they didn't, and it is what it is. So that's going to be the final four. Let me look up to see when the ladies start. Yeah, but you just got to give the credit to where credit deserved, man, and they earned it, and that's what I think. I think it's going to be South Carolina and Caitlin Clark. UConn only has seven, but because of injuries of derailed their team a whole lot. They got more players in street clothes than they have bodies on the floor, so it's going to be very interesting game between them. I know Butler, she don't back down for nobody either. You know what I'm saying? So she just go out there and play. Um, And they do got Edwards too, who could score down in the paint. I think that's going to be a very interesting matchup between her and and Nicole. That's going to be very interesting. Or even if they do O'Grady, even if they throw her in against Aaliyah Edwards, that's going to be very interesting as well to see moving forward. But it is what it is. Okay, let's see something here. Yeah, the women's final four will be Friday at 6:30. Okay. Yeah, so in the first game will be North Carolina, South Carolina at 4 o'clock, and then you got UConn, and then you have Iowa. They play at 6:30, which should possibly be about 45 minutes to the next game. And the men's final four will be Saturday, and the women's championship game is going to be on Sunday. The time has yet to be announced. So, and then you got the men. It's gonna be, yeah. I think it's just cool for me watching college basketball all these years, seeing North Carolina State, and now you got the men. They got the girl and they got the men's team in there as well. That's a huge accomplishment in itself to me. They just playing really good basketball right now. Um, NC State, they either they graduate, if they seniors, or what they call it a grad transfer or a super senior. No, I don't think they got a super senior. They got a grad transfers and everything like that. But you could just tell that you know when they play, they don't get afraid. They got an animal against them against Purdue. So we're gonna see how that gonna work out. But I did think it's gonna be, in my opinion, I think it's gonna be UConn, and I think it's going to be Purdue for the chip. I do got UConn winning the national championship, and I also picked South Carolina to win it, but I won't be surprised if Caitlin Clark will win it though either. So last night games in the league: Boston beat Charlotte 118-104. Memphis beat Detroit 114-108. Indiana beat Brooklyn Nets 133 to 111. Orlando beat Portland 104-103. Atlanta beat Chicago 113-111. And the Suns beat the Pelicans 124 to 51. I see you, Ron. Yo,
What up with you, bro?
and then match. Hold on, let me just finish this right quick. In today's games, you got Milwaukee at Washington. The Lakers at Toronto. The Knicks is at Miami. OKC is at Philly. Um, Houston is at Minnesota. Cleveland is at Utah. Spurs is at Denver. The Clippers is at Sacramento. Dallas versus Golden State. And the standings as of right now, Boston is 1, Milwaukee's 2, Cleveland's 3, New York is 4, Orlando is 5, Indiana is 6, 7 is Miami, 8 is Philadelphia, 9 is the Bulls, 10 is the Hawks, and 11, a notable is 11, because we got to mention it, is the Brooklyn Nets, but they are 6 games behind the Atlanta Hawks. And they got about 10 games left. About some teams might have 10. 4, then some team might have 7 or 8 games left in this season. And let's go to the West. The West, the Thunder, they guess a half game up on the Nuggets. The Nuggets are 2. The Timberwolves is 1 game back. They are 3. Clippers are 4. The Mavericks are at 5. Clippers are 5 games back. Mavericks are 7 games back. The Pelicans are 7.5 games back. The Suns are 44 and 31. They are 7. 8 is Sacramento, 43 and 31. The Lakers are 42 and 33. They 10.5 games back. The Warriors are 12 games back, and the Rockets are 38 and 36. They are 14 games back, and the Warriors is 40 and 34. I see you, Trey. Yeah, but that's it. What's up, fellas?
Wanna get down, get low. Baby got me going all over town.
Trey, what up with you, bro?
What up with it, man?
Man, I can't call it. Just sitting here listening to this dumbass nigga try to
and late Resurrection Day, man, to you guys and everything, man.
Appreciate it.
Fresh to death like Easter Sunday, baby.
Definitely.
Man. Earlier, man, we was just chopping it up, man. Me and T-Bar, we was just chopping it up right now. Unfortunately, we've been around on this earth a little longer than most, so we kind of seen the bullshit in some of these high-profile people in the world. We heard the rumors. To me, it's funny, right? If you find out something, or you hear, or you see a little smoke, right? We always say it's fire. Where smoke is fire, something, right? So it's funny because ever since the 90s, ever since 6 degrees of separation with Will, everybody always been iffy about Will, but nobody reacts crazy on it. But when another person comes out and say they see Above the Rim star Don Martin and Will Smith having a good old time in a way that they didn't think they should, the whole world blow up. But we've been hearing for years that him and Jada Pinkett love to go to the playground and play on the swings. We've been hearing this for years. So why everybody gets shocked when you hear about August and this guy and that? We already know it. Stop dropping your tongue out your mouth. You didn't want to believe it. And that's your hero. So it hurts your butt, so you want to talk about it all day. Same thing with Diddy, bro. We all knew it. We all heard it. We seen Fabulous on Drink Champs. We seen this guy. We seen that guy. You want to buy him clothes. We seen all the rumors, everything pointing right there to this day, but nobody want to believe it until somebody got to sue a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody want to believe it. And that's the problem with this world. No one does anything at the first sight of smoke or some type of fire. They wait until you're burnt up. That's the thing about the police. They're responding. They don't stop shit. They respond to the shit that's going on.
Hey yo,
That's what happens here. Everybody do it. People turn their eye to it. You know, look, all these people, right? Look at how they was talking about. I'm just telling you the difference, right? Right now, they own Diddy as in he's doing this, he did this to this person, that person, this person. He's horrible. He's horrible. Okay. Well, I remember a dude with a certain letter in the front that starts off with his name with a dot, and at the end of it is a Lily on it. And he's in prison right now, 30 years. And y'all attack everyone who made a music album with him is in the studio. But with this nigga, everybody's exempt. So you mean to tell me, and I'm not saying I'm pointing, I'm just saying they didn't see shit. So Faith Evans, let me talk to you. Mary J, let me talk to you. Carl Thomas, let me talk to you. Like, let me ask all you niggas some shit. Mace don't look too crazy now, huh? Mace got his ass right on up out of there.
Yo, the crazy part about it, them motherfuckers, like, when they was witnessing that shit, them motherfuckers, you gotta understand, them motherfuckers, like, yo, this motherfucker, and not even that, this motherfucker is basically responsible for my whole life right now.
Yeah, basically he feeds my kids, me, everybody. He bought my house, so I gotta, it's like your boss. Like, you know, if you in the office with your boss, you know he don't, and he just puts out a line of cocaine and sniff it, and he say, yeah, don't tell nobody I did that up in here. Is you gonna tell somebody to take a chance on getting fired? Hell no. You gonna be quiet.
Hey, yo, the crazy part.
Once this dude drop you, though, once he dropped you from your album, all that shit should have been out there, unless y'all all signed it, or unless y'all all signed these NDAs where you can't say shit, or you actually did it too, so you can't say nothing because you're incriminating yourself.
Hey, yo, the nigga just told the story. Gene Dill just told the story about how Big got mad at Puff. Like, he was like, yo, they wasn't as tight as y'all think they was. You feel me?
Yeah.
I remember one instance, he said it was 2 video shoots. Big, I forgot, he said it was Big song Warning and another video shoot that they was doing.
Mm-hmm.
He said, yo, Puff had a transgender in the video, and Big didn't know it. Big thought it was a chick. And that video Warning, when he be like, who the fuck is this? Page
me at 11:36.
Listen, the girl that's in the bed with Big, that like you see in the video that rise up when the phone ring, is the same girl that was in the what's name video when Busta Rhymes like was talking to her.
Damn, Ron, you just bust me over my head, Ron.
Yo, and he said, man, he like, yo, Big was so mad at that nigga for that shit because Puff ain't tell nobody son was a transgender. You know what I mean? And he had him up in Big video and all that shit. He like, man, he like, boy, if y'all could hear what was being said in that room, like he was like, yo,
look, you can tell they wasn't close, right? I'm gonna keep it real with you. Look, you can tell that. I'm gonna use the same example. Pac and Suge was kind of close. You could tell them niggas hung with each other, even after the music video, right? You could tell they in the same cars with each other. Come on, my nigga, Ron. Me and you my nigga. I don't care if you the artist or I'm the artist, I'm your boy, whatever the style. I'm in your truck, nigga. I ain't in no other truck but with my nigga. I'm in the truck with my nigga. Why you ain't in the truck with him, nigga? You knew something. You knew something, nigga. That's why you wasn't in that truck. Any other, look at Suge. Where was Suge at with Pac? Now, you would think Suge was on some bullshit if he was in a whole nother car, but what covered him up is he's in the car with Pac getting popped up a little bit.
I'm driving with my man. You feel me?
Yeah, like, but you is all the way out the fucking car, and then you leave him. You leave him at the stop sign, though.
Hey, yo, listen, I don't know if you ever heard of the dude Gene Dill. Shout out to Gene Dill, but he the first one who started exposing Puff. He was a bad boy security. He did security for everybody, but he was bad. He was Puff security. You feel me? And he was Puff security. And he got assigned to Big. He said he knew Big. He like, man, on the road with Big. He said, but that week Big died. He said he got assigned to Big. And he just go to telling all the stories about him and Big and what the fuck Puff said and were like, "Yo, swear to
Yeah.
God,
You
bro,
know
like
where
that nigga's dirt." Listen,
you know where Biggie
nah,
probably told on Puffy at.
but
No, I'm
but
saying
that
not
he
told on
like
him, told on him.
he said
I'm
we
saying where I
don't
think
know.
Biggie,
He like
gave us a clue, right? That verse, call a crip, same number, same hood, is all good. That ain't no New York shit. I don't care what nobody says. Not at that time in the '90s, bro.
hey yo, listen, this what the man said, man. The man said Big had to do underhanded shit to get money. He was like he would write the Junior Mafia album and tell him not to put his name on it, with his royalties and get him money, let them the money, and they all split it. You feel me? He like your Big starter and Puff out of his money
Look,
because he
they
started
felt like,
cheating
look,
and getting jerked.
I really believe that Biggie was gonna leave that nigga. Look, Pac and Biggie wouldn't have beef forever. Do you know the music them niggas
Man,
would have eventually made back when they got back together? Nigga, them niggas wasn't gonna beef forever, and I think that's what they seen coming. So if you really look at it, they used Pac and Biggie to sacrifice for the music industry, for the music industry to strive, right? Because before Pac and Biggie, the music industry was separating. It was becoming like West Coast music, down South music, New York music. Now everybody's so friendly. Everybody features on everybody's song.
Hey, yo, listen to this though, Trey. I don't know if you ever seen his videos. Go to YouTube, right? Look up Gene Deal, Last Big Nights.
I seen it.
He tell every day
shit
about, okay, like, son, like, he been put it out here. He been put that shit out there.
I've been up on this early. Look, I've been up on this stuff early YouTube. Look, I knew Beyonce was gonna give Jay-Z a baby. Why? Because she couldn't choose nobody in her family to sacrifice. So it's either give him a life or you gotta take one. She had to go in with him, had to basically be his fucking slave, bro, because she didn't want to sacrifice no fucking body, man. Straight up, if you look at all you gotta do is what they say, trace the money, right? They like to say trace the money. If you look at who out the game, who left the game, who had a tragic end out the game, and who all blew up. Look, everybody talk this Jay-Z soul popping and shit, right? Look, in your prime, you should matter. In his prime, in '96, when everybody was there, Nas, Biggie, Pac, Snoop Dogg, these Wu-Tang, all these niggas that was selling, but you wasn't. When all these niggas got out the way, when these niggas, I don't care what people think about Reasonable Doubt, because if that album that good, it should have did that when Pac and Biggie then was here. That shit wasn't that good. Them niggas had to die so y'all can pay attention to this nigga.
Right, they had the attention, but bro, that album was that good, bro. That shit was that good, but you want to know what the problem? He just had Titans in front of him. You feel me?
No, look, it ain't even that. I'm saying this what it is. When have Jay-Z? He don't have charisma. See, all these things that feel like he got when you don't have another nigga with a more powerful charisma around anymore. See, you had good songs, but your songs wasn't better than a Biggie song. At that time in the '90s, your songs wasn't better or hitting impactfully as a Nas song. Shit, nigga, in the '90s, you wasn't better. Now, lyrically, I ain't talking about lyrically, but Snoop Dogg was outselling you easily, nigga, in the '90s, early 2000s. So what I'm saying is, how good are you to where niggas have to leave the game, retire, die, however it is, for you to be recognized? I needed to recognize you at the time with Biggie and Pac them, not with the next generation. If everybody want to keep it real, Jay-Z did not really become prominent until he started dealing with the next generation niggas. Like, I got y'all, but you wasn't in your class, in your draft class, 1996, your draft class, you wasn't a top draft pick, nigga.
Listen, you got to think about this shit, though. You feel me? Jay, he was a smart nigga. If you think about what he did, right? When you sit back and you listen to what motherfuckers say about him, right? He was a smart nigga. They say, yo, Jay used to be with Big L all the time. Big L taught him how to do this. Jay was with this person all the time. Da 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 da. He went around all the greats, bro. Like Big and all. Like Big was like, yo, this nigga fire. When they did Brooklyn's Finest, you feel me? Like, but what he did, he took from all of them
everybody. Yeah,
right,
he stole from all of them. Don't use the took because they didn't know he was their apprentice. The whole thing. Now, if they knew they was teaching this nigga something, it's a difference. This nigga was just stealing it. You stole so many niggas shit, and this is another thing I don't like about Jay-Z. I respect him more. As much as I got love for Pac, I respect just real nigga shit more. I know the man dead and all that, but I feel like don't rap his quotes, Jay-Z. That man disrespected you. Y'all never got to squash that. Don't pay no homage to him. I respect that because he disrespected you. You a man too. So I don't care how much people love Tupac and I won't love in Cali. I'm not rapping this man verses, nigga, on my verses. This nigga was on me. Fuck Jay-Z and got Nas using that. No, I'm sorry. I respect him if he does that. I don't like how he kissed Pac ass. Deaf or not deaf, but you backhand disrespect them in your little secret circles. Oh, he wasn't a lyricist, him and DMX, and you know they wasn't rapping like. But you get on here and use it. If he's not lyrical, hold on, he's not lyrical. Why are you using any of them?
Listen, DMX had told the story about what Jay did when Jay pushed his album back. If you think about it, man, DMX's first 4 albums went platinum.
Yeah, come on, his first two number ones in the same year.
In the same year,
Jay-Z won Best Look, and that's what made Jay-Z really start beef on him because Jay-Z won. You know how everybody look at that when a nigga do what DMX did and he didn't win Best Rapper of the Year. Jay-Z wanted that year, so you know DMX is on his ass. You don't supposed to win this, and that's why Jay-Z lied and said, "Yeah, I had stopped going. I didn't go accept my award because DMX should have won." Nah, you knew that the rap world would have got on your ass, nigga. Like you know you don't really deserve that shit.
Listen, if you let Jay tell a story, right? Jay tell a story about him and DMX. You know what I mean? He tell a story
about that shit he said on the shop.
Not when he said when the niggas was on tour. That's when he like.
That's what I'm saying. He said that shit. That's why I said he said that shit on the show, bro. I'm a real like historian, bro. I don't got to watch it when they talk about it. I seen it when it was happening. I had the DVD, bro. I had the video, bro, when they was on the tour when DMX was crying, praying, and then they was fighting Hitler. All them niggas, bro. I seen it. Look, DMX ate him up in the freestyle. Ate him up in the freestyle in the back, bro. I don't know if y'all seen it.
Listen, that Hard Not Life tour, let me tell you how hard that X was. You feel me? That Hard Not Life tour that had Method Man and Redman, who put on a hell of a show, had Jay-Z and Rockefeller, had DMX, and it was somebody else. Listen, no, the Rough Riders came back the next year and broke the Hard Not Life tour record. But I ain't
saying they can't. They were with DMX, bro. He's a Rough Rider. Right. What you mean? They were there.
No. Listen, on the Hard Not, yes, they were there, but they were not featured. If you remember correctly, the Hard Not Life tour came. Well, at least to my town, the Hard Not Life tour came, and then the very next year, the Cash Money Rough Rider tour came. Rough Rider had blew the fuck up, and it was Rough Rider.
Let's get to the story. I'm feeling like you trying to save Jay-Z too much.
No. Ain't no saving Jay-Z. I'm telling you how hard X was, nigga. He killed both tours.
No. I know X did that, but this is what I thought you were getting to. I want to get on. Look, I want to literally just get on DMX and Jay-Z. I don't want to talk about. Look, I don't want to talk about they sell. I want to talk about what happened. I thought you were fit to get on the personal stories. I thought you were talking about that freestyle battle.
I'm telling you about when Jay realized he couldn't fuck with X, and then when Jay became the president of Def Jam, that nigga blackballed
X. He fucked him over.
That's what I'm trying to get you, my nigga.
No, but that's what I'm telling you. Look, that's what I'm telling you. I want the people to know all of it, bro. You kind of tell them about the freestyle battle, bro, in between the tour. Tell them about what Jay-Z, how he felt. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's things that go into it, and this is what I'm talking about. Other than us just saying fan stuff, damn, he roasted them. I want y'all to know how Jay-Z. No. Listen. I want to give y'all detail on Jay-Z. If you look at it, you look at how Jay-Z is staring at DMX while he's over there spitting it, talking about cut your neck with a like a 3-piece suit. Like, why? You gotta look at Jay-Z and you can see the envy. Boom, right there, hit him right there. How he see how this nigga got everybody rocking with his verse more than him. Then Jay-Z soft said it. He said, I never knew. See, and this what I don't like, because he one-laned it. You know what I'm saying? That's like me and you, Ron, me and you. You know I want to beat you just as bad as you want to beat me, but here I am saying, Ron, I ain't never met somebody that just wanted to beat me so bad, like, it ain't me too. Nigga, you wanted to outdo DMX so bad that you messed with this man records, bro. You came over there and told him, he said it right there. The inmates is running the building, baby. And then you came over there and fucked him over, bro. You pushing back his money. And then he said you spent all of the Def Jam money on your bullshit Kingdom Come album.
That's a fact.
Like 12 million on that shit or something. He like, you didn't use no money on nobody else shit. Then you gave him some. Then you didn't give him no promotion on none of his last 2 albums there. No promotion, no billboards, no nothing, no Times Square, no nothing. Why? Because the nigga was just outselling. Fuck the lyrics. It ain't always, it's about everything. I keep trying to tell people, you need some bars, you need an impact, you need to reach somebody. When people listen to your music, does it make you cry? See, Jay-Z told y'all, I can't make y'all cry, but I can make the song cry. He can't do that. It's certain songs that people that made in this world, I can't see Jay-Z on that shit. Like, Jay-Z ain't that type of songwriter type of nigga, storyteller type of nigga. Jay-Z could rap. He is a great lyricist. But do he want to know what made X special? What made Jay-Z?
What made X special? That nigga, the shit that he talked, he was walking, yo.
Yeah, bro, it's the passion, bro, and that was the Pac thing. That was with your passion, Pac and DMX will run you the fuck up out of it. They will beat you in a battle just off of their energy, nigga, and they passion on the words they saying. They make you believe them. That's what got Pac and DMX over niggas. It was like when they said, when I see you, I'ma punch you. You really was like, they gonna punch that nigga when they see him. But if Jay-Z said, when I see you, I'ma punch you, you like, nah, I don't know about that. He may get somebody else to punch him, but it ain't gonna be you. You got DMX on radio talking about, hey, son, I'ma sniff you out, son. You said this nigga terrorist threats on radio. I'ma sniff you, son, when I see you, son. Like,
no, listen, that nigga X told him, he said, I want to make records, but I'm wooed up. Slipping. Like, come on, man, this nigga gave you his life, bro. And it was crazy because Russell Simmons said he like DMX, he was supposed to sign in the 80s. He said, but he was so ahead of his time, people weren't ready for what he was talking about.
And Diddy passed him up. He said, I'm glad though. He said, you know, Diddy, he said, I respect Diddy because he told me right to my face. He's like, I don't like that shit. He's like, I don't like how you sound. Like, his voice all rough and shit. Like, just told him what he didn't like. But he was like, that just motivated me. Like, you know, just even put a more of a whoop in my back. Like, and he just came, man, to me, niggas got, you could tell it was something else, bro. I don't want to say too much on it, but I'm gonna say somebody was after DMX in that industry, bro, to make sure that he couldn't focus on music, because it was like he gotta stay doing this shit so he won't focus on this shit. It's a lot of niggas. All I'm saying is, it's a lot of niggas that was out. 98, Jay-Z was not killing these niggas. When they start going through shit or died and shit, then Jay-Z elevated every time. Niggas had to move out of his way. He didn't move nobody to me. That's all I'm saying.
You want to know one nigga he couldn't move, and this nigga was so fucking diabolical. Nas just couldn't fuck with Nas. Nas was all New York. You feel me?
Yeah, Nas too much. Yeah, Nas got the I'm sorry, not like that, but just Nas is so deep, man. Like, I don't know the way he used that rewind, nigga. Jay-Z ain't got a song better than Rewind yet. Man, I'm sorry.
He was before Nas was before his time.
Hey, Ron, you remember when they went against each other?
Hell yeah, bro.
I wasn't there, but I know you was living in New York at the time. But, I ended up seeing it.
Ron, keep it real. Who the streets fucking with?
Listen, Nas was dormant when Jay came out. Listen, when Jay came out and dissed that nigga, Nas was dormant. So niggas was like, damn, Jay just killed that nigga. Bro, when that nigga dropped,
came about the car. That nigga came about the basement.
Nigga, listen, all my niggas who like Jay-Z was like, man, that shit over. Like, he can't even come to niggas who die hard Jay-Z fans was like, man, he killed that nigga. Nah, man,
Hey,
I'm just like, so
Jay-Z,
like his pen could never fuck with Nas' pen. He just Jay went commercial.
hey,
Jay,
tell me this.
Jay,
Tell me this. Jay-Z said it right. I think he piggybacked off of this. Tell me if I'm wrong. What you think? This is my little opinion, my assumption. He tried to kind of piggyback, which we all do, right? We all piggyback off of other art war and how people went at him. But I think he tried to go to Pac Rock on Biggie and Bring Your Bitch Up and thought he was going to destroy him with that one. Like, I fucked your baby mama, left the condom on the baby.
that was trash, bro.
Because when they had that interview, remember when they had the interview, Jay-Z was like, I kind of, like, you don't come back from that one. He was like, I thought I had it. And he was like, but man, that ether, bro. And they said it was a worse version than that, nigga, where he was going in on a nigga that the nigga, I forgot the dude's name, but he said, he told him, man, you got to take a little bit of that shit out of there.
Listen, the boy, if you think about it, right? The boy ain't go get nobody. He didn't go get AZ. He didn't go get nobody. That nigga dismantled
Whole album by itself, no features.
He said he dismantled the entire Rockefeller by himself. That nigga said, I jumped on the freeway, shot through Memphis with money bags, stopped in Philly for cheesesteaks and ate beans fast. You feel me? Like he,
Man,
and that's
hey.
the part I respect. I said he
Did
didn't
you hear
go
the street
get
side? Did you hear the street shit before the album? Did you hear before the diss? This is what I love about Nas too. Niggas don't know how. I'm not saying Nas is well, you better watch out, leave Nas alone. But he's somebody that you take serious in New York, I believe, because
That's a
there's a
fact.
story that Dame Dash said this. That nigga came by himself, but niggas know he got niggas behind him. Came by himself to that studio that they be all going to. I forget the name. Dame coming out, Nas coming in. He stop him. He already know what's up about the baby mama line and all that. Nas like, yeah, I want to holler at your boy Sean. Like, Dame come out here. He like, man, don't do this like this. That's how I stayed on wax. At first, Nas was ready to go and rumble, young man rumble.
Listen,
even Nas had to check because Tupac tried to make Pac look like a little mark in a way. Nas had to correct the story, and that's another thing I respect about him. He said, "Nah, I think Snoop smoked too much weed." He kept it nice. He like, I think Snoop smoked too much weed because Snoop tried to tell a story about the House of Blues where. They had him surrounded, and Pac had to switch his. Pac started talking nice, basically, because he didn't want to get his ass whooped. But
this the version that I heard. Snoop said, "Yo, the niggas met up." He said Pac was talking that big tough shit. He said, but Pac was so turned up. He said he not paying attention to the surroundings.
Niggas is surrounding him. Yeah.
He said Nas got like 50 niggas with him, and them niggas is reaching like, yo, he looking like, yo, we fool right now, my nigga. You don't even see it. He said, Pac walked on like, yeah, you see how I made that nigga bow down? And he like, nah, I just seen how that nigga a G. Cause that nigga, them niggas could have just killed us right now.
Nas kept it right there, but Nas said it wasn't just Pac and Snoop. It was a couple. I ain't gonna say they had as many niggas as them, but he was like, they sides kind of was staring off, like how you said his 50 niggas kind of staring at their area and was ready to do something. And Nas and I guess Pac in they both mind at the same time, like, if we don't go and meet up and talk, this shit fit to just whoop up. So now Pac, when they finally talk, to me, it ain't no bowing down. It's niggas talking instead of letting niggas whisper in the ear about a nigga or assuming that a nigga is against you. And when they talk, Pac seen how Nas like, I'm not in that Biggie shit with you and him because I'm from New York. Like, basically, and Pac understanding that, like, yeah, my bad, let him know, like, well, I kind of made this song, nigga, about a couple songs about you gonna come out, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna go on and get him. But Pac ended up dying to where he couldn't take Nas names off of those. So while people be thinking,
I remember that when they asked Nas, so what I respond, he like to somebody who just got ceased.
That's why he never responded. Yeah, that's why he never responded for people who never knew. That's why he never responded to that little nigga named Nas, because they talked and Pac already told him that shit was coming out.
And Nas was
the realest shit ever.
Nas was the real. I like how he just keeps shit real. He don't even try to pump himself up. Like when Jay-Z tried to say Pac and DMX wasn't lyrical. Like, I was like, you crazy, bro. Like, that nigga so lit. Boy, you don't listen to it. Like, it's hard to listen to a nigga who cussing you out, though. So that's why I say certain niggas, when they judge shit, I gotta remember, if you like, that's me, and I like Isaiah Thomas on Michael Jordan. I know how you really feel about him, so you're going to give him a backhanded compliment all the time.
Yeah.
Like, Jay-Z don't give Pac no lyrical, he don't give him no lyrical, like, compliments. He just says passion. Like, basically, Pac is a passion nigga. His energy, like, basically, that's all he compliments him on.
Yeah, but his music still relevant to this day. You can.
That's what I'm saying. Who really going back? What you listening to on Jay-Z? Yeah, people say they listen to that Reasonable. Like about 3 songs on that Reasonable Doubt you made. But I'm like, are you really like, I feel like listening to that Reasonable Doubt? Are you up here going back saying, I feel like listening to the Dynasty? Are you really up here going back just to listen to?
The only thing he got is Blueprint.
The Blueprint is the best thing he had to be.
And look who did, and look who was behind that, Kanye West.
Right.
Like, just keep it real, nigga. You really go to you stole everybody producers, nigga. Just keep it real. DMX come out with Swiss Beats. You steal Swiss Beats, nigga. Got that one, Jigga, that's a Swiss Beats beat, nigga. That could have been DMX, but you steal niggas. You stole Timberland. Niggas start fucking with him. You steal everybody producers, nigga, once you see something hot somewhere. And you basically did what Drake do now. Once you see a wave starting, you go over there and feature on them nigga songs so you can stay popping in the game. Like you
do them Philly niggas.
That's just how you did the Philly, man. Thank you, bro. Just how you did. That's all J. Look, you used J. Cole, nigga. Niggas even trying to wear your hair like J. Cole.
This is crazy.
I like
I
Jay,
ain't into
he's not pop.
Yeah, J. Cole. Yeah,
no, J. Cole hard, but you use J. Cole. You kind of start rapping. He started rapping like J. Cole for a minute. When J. Cole came out, he started rapping like J. Cole for a minute.
I listen to underground rappers. All my favorite rappers that I do listen to, they all. I just feel like I think people forgot the history of Jay-Z. I think people start recording him after the Blueprint. That's what it feels like. Like after, like people start keeping up with all his shit with just the success, the Annie song. It's the Hard Knock Life. Like, bro, go look at those.
It's like you said, he don't have no history before. In the days,
don't it matter? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. At some point, right? Don't it matter if you wasn't like shining with your peers? What really made him? What really got him out there to us was him name dropping. When he started name dropping, when he stole Nas little sample, and then you made that song with Biggie. That's what made people start paying attention to you. Not just your music. You had to name drop some niggas and be on a song with a nigga. That's what got you the attention, and that still didn't help you at that time because everybody was so invested into these other rappers. But let me tell you what those rappers did. They got the people invested in them. We wasn't on them. They made us invest in them. You couldn't get our attention with them. Snoop Dogg still selling. He wasn't lyrical, but he's still selling in the Biggie Pac era. Nas still selling in the Biggie Pac era. Wu-Tang selling in the Biggie Pac era. You not selling in that era like that, though. But when those niggas got out of the way, even DMX come in. I just want to know, just name me the year that Jay-Z ran rap. Name the year, because it's probably only one. Out of all his years of being in rap, that nigga probably only got 1 year where he was the man.
There's this video that's out. I'm seeing it for a while. What his brother was sitting there was talking about, same thing Trey's talking about, and he named all the rappers that was in during the time of Jay-Z. Look, this is just how I look at it, right? I look at how I was living at the time. I never went against, he's the best and all this. I was like, yeah, he's nice, but I don't look at him like, I don't look at Jay. I'm just gonna be real. I don't look at Jay like Zero and like Trey the Truth, like people who I grew up like, you know, that I still listen to this day.
My bad, look, you know E40. My bad. E40 was even outselling you, nigga. In the
MJG kind of. I still listen to old school 90s OJ and
what's that? 8 Ball and MJG. You know, I
Yeah,
still
that's what
listen to
I'm
that
just
stuff.
being
I
real,
tell
bro.
y'all
Ice
why though.
Cube, look, another nigga. Ice
Oh yeah,
Cube was
Cube.
outselling you. It's a lot of
Yeah, I've
niggas
been listening to
that
Cube since
was
'80s, bro.
outselling Jay-Z, bro, at his youth when everybody was coming in. This is their draft
I
class,
was listening to that
96,
Rich Mud
97,
shit, bro.
98. This all these niggas draft class. And all them is in their prime. He's the nigga that's in the back of the line though. And when all of them start doing other things, Ice Cube stopped caring about music, did movies. Dre, he stopped really being in the Snoop Dogg. All these niggas start doing other things or getting killed or going to jail. And that's when Jay-Z came from the smoke, nigga.
Hey, thing about that Reasonable Doubt, nigga, that shit didn't even touch the South, nigga. We ain't listen.
Man, that
Mm-hmm.
shit sold like 44,000 copies.
I ain't hear about that shit till like 5 years after it came out, though. Maybe
Look, you
Honestly,
know,
with Reasonable Doubt,
be honest
in
with
my end, I was in the Midwest, so I heard about Reasonable Doubt. The only reason I knew about Reasonable Doubt is because I went to high school with a lot of people that was from New York. And that was when the time they start coming out, you know, with the CDs, you know what I'm saying? So they
the
was able
one
to
thing
give me the
I give
mix.
him,
Then
the one thing I give Jay-Z is he was smarter than Pac and Biggie and all those niggas because he was making more money than them by being independent first. I will say that. That's the only thing. So even though he wasn't selling as much as them, he was
you.
raking in more money.
And he always was the best businessman out of
Yeah,
all.
that's one. And
That's
look, but he ain't,
hmm
he ain't, he ain't even look. To me, I'm be
that's what
real.
he known
He's
for.
not a good businessman. He's a good opportunist because a businessman can maintain a business. Jay Z gets a business, uses his brand for a minute for it, and blows it up, and he sells it. Everything, Rockaware, his drinks. He sells everything. He don't keep it for too long. He ends up selling it to some rich white dude and just try to keep a percentage. Now, to me, that's just an opportunist. But a businessman is going to own his business, keep his
Yeah,
business, and make it grow. Jay-Z is not creative. If you really look at it, he's never been a creative person, but he's smart, but he's not creative.
yeah, he know what to invest into. Put it like that.
Yeah, that's he knows what to put his money in. He knows how to get in there with the right people, but he can't maintain that. You feel me? Like he can't stand around these white people for too long and talk. They gonna realize he don't know.
All right, let me change it up right quick. Hey, y'all, I will be doing the McDonald's All-American game this year. The girls' game come on at 4, the men play at 6. So the future college basketball going to be on display tonight.
Yeah,
One
that's
game
sure.
is going to be on ESPN, and the other game is going to be on the. I think the boys going to play first, and then they're going to let the girls play. I think at 6:30, if I ain't mistaken. That's going to be on ESPN too. Whenever it is, but I'm going to do it though, man. I'm going to start doing that and everything. Like I said yesterday, uh, I'll keep that same energy. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be watching is the playoffs. I'm not watching the play-in. I'm not doing none of that stuff, man. I'm not gonna be doing no live games and all this other stuff, man. I'm
Why
so
watch
I'm
something?
so
Why
I'm
watch
so
something that
I'm
don't
so
count?
done with the league right now.
Hey, why watch
They
something that
just
don't count, T. Bryce? Why watch something that don't count? Ain't no damn playing. What is that?
I just feel like if you're in the play-in, that's right there disqualify you. You know, I count that as missing the playoffs. That's
Me
how I
too,
see
bro.
it.
I don't care because I gotta rank niggas right because you got a whole generation of players
I don't rank
of
players and
70
all that
years
dumb stuff.
It
out of
does
70.
bring
No,
some
I'm saying in a
excitement though.
generation out of 75 years of the NBA, it's out of 75 because they just started this what 2-3 years ago, whatever. Out of 74 years, they just started it. So 74 years, there's players that didn't have the play in that we count them out the playoffs. No.
It
What you
bring a
say,
little
Eleni?
added excitement, bro. It bring a little added excitement, but at the same time, like y'all said, if you come out to play in and win a championship, it's gonna be an asterisk by your shit. So,
Yeah,
like,
because you really was out. You know, I mean, I can
right.
understand if this was established years
Yeah,
ago.
I
We would
agree
have
with
been,
that,
we would
Eleni.
be used
I
to it.
do agree with that.
This ain't football where you could just come from the wild card or baseball and win a damn pennant or something.
Hey, this is one thing about we're gonna talk about OKC. I know they ain't getting no respect. We know we ain't seen Shea play, in the play-in, but this time, I really think that OKC can do some things though, man. Like I really do. But they want to hold on to the KDs and LeBrons and the Stephs, reasonably so. But at the same time, these other young young up and couple teams that have been staying together, like OKC, that stayed together, went through everything together, and drafted well. That's one thing OKC I always respected. They already drafted, but they better not mess this up this time. I can tell you that.
You know what?
They
You know
better.
what? It's the NBA's fault. If you're not a real true basketball like person, you don't know about all of the players that's next up. But for the casual fan, that's the NBA fault that they don't know the next generation because they're not promoting them dudes. KD, Steph Curry, LeBron James, D Wade, Carmelo Anthony, whoever came from that generation, they all had good media presence. Even when the Kobe's and the Tim Duncans was in the league, they were still giving them young niggas shine enough to where we knew they was next. They're not doing that with this generation. Why? I blame it on the commissioner. Adam Silver do not know what the hell he's doing.
He don't. Really don't, bro.
He really don't.
Hey,
I'm being
hey,
honest.
Heck
David
Bo, I
Stern,
agree
I know
with you on
David
that.
Stern, I know
I agree
David
with you
Stern
on that.
wasn't
That's how I
perfect.
feel.
You look like Vince McMahon, David Stern, like certain people. Nobody's perfect, but when it
That's
comes to
facts.
that business right there, those dudes knew what to give the fans. They knew what the fans wanted, man.
Hey, he took too long to take action on that low management shit. Now look how all these players playing 60 and 70
Mm-hmm.
games. And,
Yeah. Look. Now
I
look.
mean,
You probably
And they
wouldn't
still
need no look.
complain about that. And they still complain
Hey, look.
about that's not enough games. You getting $300 million. You can't play
Look,
65
Alania.
games?
Alania, look, you wouldn't even need no playing if these niggas play at least 75% of the games, 80 shit. If you play 60, if you play 70 games at least, you wouldn't even be worried about no damn playing, man, because your star will at least give you about 30 games. Put it like this: if you counting a franchise guy to win 30 games on his own, like we count you to at least give us 30, 25 games, you bring it in. If he don't play 30 games, what that's doing?
yeah, you automatically ain't.
LeBron, look, this is something that I know LeBron James will never do. And two people only did it in their 40s. John Stockton and Michael Jordan are the only dudes in their 40s to play all 82 goddamn games. In their 40s, without all the new medical treatment and all that, them dudes found a way with their old hobble bodies to get out there and play all 82.
Hey, T. Price, what you think
Whoa.
about the game last night?
Oh,
LSU.
yeah. LSU didn't come ready to play, man. And Iowa was, man. After they got punched in the mouth in the beginning, and then they came back and they took the lead that second half. Caitlin Clark just went crazy, man. It's like she just went 8. She went 8, as my boy Ron Tar said. She went 8. You know, I got to start following the community guidelines. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to get a strike. You know.
You know what that blame? I blame that on. I just blame that on the basketball period in America. No defense, bro. If you just put that defense
They
back
ain't
in
paid
some of
attention
these
to the
players,
style report.
like I feel like you need defense for a player that can do that to you. Man, get over there and put at least one handcuff on that nigga. I know if you can't get both his arms, at least get one.
They,
I don't understand why Van Lith was guarding her, bro.
right. I didn't understand that either. I felt like Flage should have had her the whole time. I said
That's
that.
coaching.
I said that in the beginning. I said that at the
That's
beginning of my stream yesterday.
T. Price, that was obvious, man. That was
Right.
obvious. That was coaching.
Right.
I mean,
Mhm.
and then why did Van Lith have the ball in her hands all night long? It's like she controlled the whole game
He said, "Watch, she had the ball in her hand all night long."
all night, and only had one assist.
And eventually, don't you think, Coach, get the goddamn ball out of her hands, run up on her, double
man,
rusher.
man, come on, bro.
You know, I felt like they should. You know, I like her as a
Hey, to
player.
me,
but
hey, look,
I like
to me,
her.
that's where-
She picked the wrong time to have a bad basketball game because
look.
Haley Van Lith, she ain't. You know,
That's how you
Nah,
get
it was
the.
like the coach was trying to make
Hey,
it
look,
seem
that's
like
where
if
you get
they
that
won,
right.
it was gonna be
Hey,
because Van Lith was the
That-
star or some shit.
That's where you get the rumors of it feel the R word. That's where you get the rumors
Right.
of the R word.
Right. It seemed
You
like
feel me? They be like, this feel a little riggish.
right. It seemed like It seemed like black girls against white girls, and the white girls on the black girl team was on the other team. It was on.
And they did like you today. Look, you gonna be a star, but not today. Like, basically.
The coach and the
Oh, like
point guard.
we think we getting that conversation. We think they're getting that phone call. Hey, come on, boy, messaged me just now. It was like my OG. He was like, I was gonna win the national championship, right? And I was like, and I messaged him back. I was just like, you already see the signs and the symbols, don't you? I was like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Man,
Off of what Alanian just said, right? And look, I didn't even watch all of it. I watched bits and pieces of it, catching when I sing. Oh, damn, well, let me see what this is. I'm off of what you just said. Why she got the ball all night? Damn, why you won't get the ball out of her hand? That right there makes you can't be that goddamn stupid and be at this level coaching or playing. So that what makes people say, you doing this shit on purpose. I ain't even gonna use the R word. You doing this shit on purpose, nigga.
It was obvious, man.
Man, she had the ball. I'm like, dude, what? I was just sitting there. I was sitting in the beginning of the game. I was like, I said it before the game even started. I was like, man, Flau'jae got to guard her the whole game. Don't have Haley Van Lith guarding her because she can just rise up over her. She's shorter than her.
Right.
She's taller than her. You know what I'm saying? She could just raise up on her. And Flau'jae, Flau'jae was the only one to me that had a good game. Right, they didn't use Morrow. They didn't use Morrow right either. They should have gave that girl.
We should all be college coaches right now. You see that? Look how smart we are. So you mean to tell me that man ain't feel like that? Come on, man. We ain't getting paid no goddamn money like that. We ain't. This ain't.
They had the biggest mismatch last night too, Atlanta. You know who didn't? They didn't have a girl that can get with that girl, Alicia Morrow. Man, I was like, get that girl down there on the block. That is like when she get down the block, they had no answer for that. I would have did that all game. And you know, Flau'jae and hers, man,
it seemed like that game was scripted, bro.
This remind me of that one team that wasn't supposed to win that year. What was it, Butler or something?
And I started thinking, man, well, did they bring Van Lith over here to do this, bro? Because I'm talking about when she was on offense, she had the ball in her hands every time. Van Lith. And she didn't have no assists, bro. She just was controlling the game, coming down. She wasn't trying to make no plays. She was just coming down running plays. Like, that shit didn't make no sense to me. Why Flau'jae didn't have the ball in her hands, bro? I don't understand it. Yeah, I don't understand that, bro. Didn't look right to me. Didn't seem like the coach gave LSU a chance to win in that game. Especially after Iowa came out, hit them in the mouth, and they came back and they took the lead. I don't understand that, bro.
I believe we're gonna have two upsets too in the upcoming playoff. There's gonna be two teams on each coast that a team that we thought something about. One of them up and coming teams gonna kick their ass.
Which team?
I can't. I'm gonna wait and see the matchups, how everything line up, and who gonna play who. And I'm only picking my upset teams who I think like this team ain't gonna play up to their par. They gonna get their ass. They get their feelings hurt. I think it's always that every year. It's always a team that we didn't expect KD and Kyrie to get their ass swept by Boston. We expected to be a good series, but you thought that all that playoff experience and championship experience would have got KD and Kyrie over, but nope. I just feel like it's gonna still be something like that,
Yeah, somebody gonna get upset.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm kind of nervous. I'm nervous for Milwaukee, man.
When their favorite player lose, and they're blaming on their teammates. Just how they be be crying.
Yeah, Milwaukee. I'm nervous for them too. If they run into especially Miami. It's over for Milwaukee. First round. I don't think they got the heart to beat Miami.
They play better without Dame. I felt like they don't need Dame to a certain extent, but I mean, we'll see. I mean,
Yeah, he not a great fit for Giannis. He not making the game easier for Giannis.
yeah, he take ill-advised shots, and I just don't understand. Like, I just don't understand like this movement of this era now. It's just like you got their foot on your neck, and then all of a sudden you just stop, like you just forget to start. All of a sudden, like stop playing basketball. I don't know with these teams, man. I just felt like I just want to see what OKC gonna do. I feel like Minnesota, that's what it. But Carl Anthony Towns always get hurt to me at the wrong time, anyway. So.
Have he
Um,
came back yet?
I don't even know, man. Atlanta, I ain't
I
been
don't think
watching.
so. I don't think so.
Hey, look,
I've been,
Cat gotta go.
I haven't.
Cat gotta,
Last
Cat gotta go.
NBA game I watched was
Cat gotta
2
go.
weeks
I told
ago,
you,
I
T.
think.
Price. I told you like last month. I said, look, Cat had too many chances for too long. You are no longer looked at as a franchise player or the help. You're not even a Robin. Look, everybody that came to that team has surpassed you. You know what I mean? Everybody that comes there do better than you. Jimmy Butler, this rookie Anthony Edwards come. Now he took that team. That's his team. They're finna get you out of there and figure out who can help him. That's his team. You out of here. I'm telling you, Carl Anthony Towns, when this contract is up, if anything is available for them to grab something that can help them, he out of there. I just think they lost. He's not one. You get some points, you get buckets, but you don't impact and help us win. Nothing. No playoff series, nothing. It's too much iffy with you. You too sometimey and you're a joke, bro. It ain't one time where you just came in and when have we ever just said for a whole season, look out for Carl Anthony Towns?
I never have.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't never been one of those dudes where niggas scared to guard you like, ooh, how can you stop Carl Anthony Towns? Oh my God, the cat.
Carl Anthony Towns is like this. Carl Anthony Towns is like this right now. He like a Tyrese. What more do you want from me?
More, nigga, like Kobe said. Nigga, more. Nigga, come on. You in the box. Look, Carl Anthony Towns. Carl Anthony Towns reminds me like he's better than this nigga. But they're in the same boat. Like, to me, eventually. You and fucking Aiden, nigga. You two niggas are like, y'all can score. Y'all looked at good draft pick.
He's going way more than Aiden, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because he can shoot. He can shoot the ball to three. But I'm saying, yeah, no, Anthony's better than him. But I'm saying, y'all niggas y'all don't do shit for y'all team though. But no matter, both of y'all kind of cool. Like he's way better. Carl Anthony's better than you, but you're good, right? You're okay. You don't suck, but you suck though to be looked at as a franchise player, number one draft pick. You suck. You ain't did shit since you've been in the league. Both of you niggas. He's on his way to be you, Carl. He's on his way to be you in the league for years and ain't did shit, but just scored had some good games. Some good games though.
Yeah, he's just not that number one option.
Yeah, I don't even think he's a number two. That's the cold thing. I don't even think he's number two. Let him, do you? Like, look at him as a number two. They're not making no noise like that. He's messing them up. If anything, he's holding them back.
Though they're gonna make some noise this season if Cat get back.
They gotta have somebody else other than Cat though that can be a better Robin. Cat gotta move down to the third guy.
Well, they got that team is so deep. That team is so deep that that's a good team when you look at their roster.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't got no faith in Carl. I think he gotta go. I'm be real. I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna come in the locker room right now and just point at the Cat. Cat, you gotta go. I'll just come in the locker room. You gotta go, nigga.
I look at Cat more like just a shooter.
Yeah, he a role player now. He like a role player on the team. He ain't even like a damn star. It's like, damn, you a high level role player. I'm just being real. It's crazy because that team
Out of 20 points. He defense out of 20
it's
points a
all
game.
about Anthony Edwards. It's all about Anthony Edwards. That team gonna go as far as he go, not as far as Carl can go no more. To me, you are a supporting role. You are forever in a supporting role behind this man.
Yeah, he know that though. He know that.
Yeah, now, if he can accept that and don't think like, even though you've been here longer, don't think this your team no more. This not. It's you a part of it, but this his team now, and you need to make sure you give him what you want. Don't try to come out and outscore him. Like that be a lot of people's problem. To me, I think that was Julius Randle problem the first year that Brunson came. He was trying to maintain, I'm the guy here and shit. I think that was problem. Now he know. But don't do that. Don't battle your teammate. It's his team.
Did he come back yet?
Who?
Julius,
Nah, not yet.
To the left of them.
Brunson still killing over there.
Hey, Brunson been a dog, man. Brunson been doing it his whole
Hey,
career.
look, I say it again. That boy done brought the basketball pride back to New York, to the Mecca of basketball. It's cool to wear a New York jersey now. Like, it's cool to put that shit back on. He made it cool. When you say New York, you say that shit with pride. No, it's a problem. Ain't no more, oh yeah, we fit to go. It ain't no more about the featuring stars that's coming. Oh, like how many points is the team that's coming here gonna score on us? It's about what Brunson gonna do.
Oh yeah, I like to throw this up all the time because y'all always say we're done with the 90s. All this stuff came from the 90s, or you know what I'm saying? So y'all can just keep on saying we done with the 90s because this is how I have my little funds.
Look,
that nigga
How about this? If y'all done with the 90s, you wouldn't be here.
That nigga just trolling, man. He be saying we done with the 80s, we done with the 70s, we done with the WNBA.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. It's cool. It's cool. Look, yeah, we done. We done. Y'all ain't done nothing.
I laughed like a motherfucker first time I
I be saying that's why I laugh. I be like, man, they sound crazy saying you done with anything in the past. If you can't know,
it was so funny, bro.
I'm talking about them trolls that try to use it in their arguments.
He say we done with the 80s. Then he brought World Be Free on that motherfucker. World Be Free had that George Jefferson on his head, bro. That shit was funny as hell.
Not me. Look, I'm not done with nothing until I'm done. Until I ain't breathing no more. That's when I'll be done with any of these generations. I'm in these things. I'm investigating them. I want to know what happened in them. So you look, the only reason, how do you know why did we end up right here? And that's in anything in life. In whatever's going on, movies, what they do in movies now. How they doing that? If you go back
and
look
movies anymore, man, we in the internet age, man. It's more like everything for shock value type shit. Everything.
Yeah, nothing. Look, that's what I'm saying. It's no more long lasting value. You go see a movie. It's supposed to be a powerful, monumental movie about somebody. Like it's not shit. Like no more how they was making them Bob Marley movie. Bam, y'all messed that up. Tupac movie.
It's so hard to even sit down and watch a movie. Like
yeah, they don't.
How
man,
you gonna sit down and watch a movie if you sitting there looking at your phone? You can't do it no more. I know.
Yeah, it's too much going on in the world of where can't nobody focus on something. You can't be still no more. The only people
sit down and watch a whole game without looking at your phone, or like you gonna miss something.
Off top, your phone going off. You driving. Look, not like that, but I know it goes on all over the world. We was doing this before it was cell phones. Sometimes you be in the car talking. I'm in that era before cell phone. So sometimes you're in the car talking to whoever in the car with you, like, oh, the light green. Whoop, you go. Now, motherfuckers on their phones trying to get that last text message through or see what's coming through. They got the green light for 3-5 seconds. You blowing your horn every light. Bam, bam, damn, man, go. Goddamn, pay attention.
For real. Shit crazy.
Man, I'm telling you, that's why so many accidents. Niggas hitting kids and shit. Damn, nigga up there. Damn, she sent me a booty pic. Wow. Oh, shit, what was that? That's why I tell kids, look, they don't even got no imagination. They like, what's that? Oh, what's that? Well, before we had cell phones and stuff, you in your yard and whatever was on your TV, like cartoons, yeah, sometimes I was in my yard acting like Wolverine and Professor Xavier them was around me. Yeah, I was acting like that. Yeah.
I was in the yard, man. playing whole basketball games, just me by myself.
Yeah, look, I'm Shawn Michaels.
I'm
I'm
every
Bret
player
Hart.
on the
I'm up in the
goddamn
yard, all
team.
that shit.
Both teams.
Man, they wonder why it's so much athleticism. They talking about these niggas more. No, you go back and ask me, it was more athletes for real back in the days. Because nigga, that's how you really. Now it's more opportunities for black kids to get the hell out the ghetto. Technology, this way, that way. When I was
They
coming up,
want to
it
say
was
they want to
sports,
say they
nigga.
done with the '90s, but they want to be dressing on the sidelines like this. Man, y'all better stop playing with me.
Man, look, like I told you, them Gumby cuts they was doing. All that little, remember that jerking era? Man, that shit was straight. That jerking era wasn't nothing but kid and play. Look, the jerking era was nothing but kid and play, nigga. Y'all didn't do nothing but bring back house parties, dancing in a unison. Both of you niggas doing the same moves at the same time. That's house party. The hell y'all talking about, man? Y'all not done with nothing. You gotta copy and add on. That's all you can do.
Ghostbusters we gonna have? How many Fast and Furious we gonna see? How many Godzilla versus King Kong movies?
God damn.
Like, how many of them? Like, I remember them way back in the 60s.
How many Power Rangers we gonna get, man? How many goddamn Power Rangers we gonna get? What happened to Zordon?
That whole movie game, that shit dead, man.
All that shit. That's what I said. It ain't no more. Look, it ain't no more movie stars. You remember when it was real movie star where you seen them and it was like, oh, I gotta watch the Tonight Show because Whoop-de-Whoop gonna be on there. Ain't no more movie star. Everything is watered down, bro. Even the music.
Blockbusters on every corner, niggas rent movies.
Hey, we like to have a moment of silence to the dude that helps ruin the rest of the NBA. Y'all got rid of the coaches. You got rid of the players. You got rid of the players that's really good in the locker room.
You took the power away from the coaches. You made the players be able to disrespect. See, it was when I was growing up, it was like you didn't even want you. It was a whisper. You know, now a player be sitting in the locker room and be like, "Oh, dumbass coach." Back in when I was growing up, it'd be a whisper amongst ourselves. We'd be like, "Man, the coach stupid ass motherfucker." You scared of him to hear you say that shit. He had a little pull. Like I said, it was once upon a time a coach was looked at like a piece, like a branch of the owner. Like, don't fuck with the coach. Shit, you may be traded, nigga. Now it's don't fuck with the damn franchise player. You gonna get fired, coach. So you don't give me no authority over my team. So they know that they could get me the fuck out of here. That's stupid right there. Why you gonna listen to me right there? You let him know he got more pull than me. How did the Phil Jacksons? How did the Jerry Salones? How did the Greg Popoviches? How did the Pat Rileys? How did all these coaches get made? Because you let them coach. You let them say this guy's going to the bench when they wanted to. You let them say you will get your ass out of here and get traded when they wanted to. When they told you they didn't want that player, you let them trade them or you let them go keep them. Whatever it was, you took a real appreciation for what that coach wanted to do. Now all that shit gone. So why would a player respect you? If your mom, is dating another man, she marrying him, he a good man, but your mama tells you right in front of him, and you ain't his daddy, so you can't tell him what to do. That nigga ain't gonna never respect you right there. You already told the damn boy I ain't got no type of nothing. See, that's what basically the coaches, that's what the owners is doing to the coaches. You gonna tell him right in front of him, you gonna tell me this right in front of him? Like, yeah, hey, don't piss off James Harden. Don't piss off LeBron. Don't piss off Steph, or I will trade your ass, fire you, whatever, but you better not piss off KD, all these. You gonna say that shit to me right here in front of him? So guess what? When I'm in the motherfucking huddle and I'm coaching and I'm trying to make him do something, he gonna give me that look like, you remember what the owner said? And I gotta shut up. See, you stupid. You took the team from me already.
Yep.
You gotta let authority figures be authority figures. A coach is an authority over the star player too, bro. That's an authority. I tell you what to do. I give you your fucking minutes. I tell you when to go back in the game. I don't care if you're the best player or not. You cannot get your ass up off the bench, walk down there to the coach and say, put me in the fucking game. He gonna say, go sit your ass back down there. And for that, you're not going back in the game. You took all that away. Now players go right up in there. Just walk past the coach. I'm checking in. don't even ask the nigga. He goes straight to the fucking check-in table and tap 3 times. I'm checking in. Take himself out. You be seeing them. We all see it. They be like the coach, like, hey, the coach asking them, you want to come out? You know, they be walking up there by the announcer table. They'll walk him. They like, you ready? Like at a free throw time, they be like, you ready? They'll tell them 2 more plays, then I come out. Like, if you want him out, coach, take his ass out. Like I said, that's why we don't get a lot of honorable coaches now. That's why we don't respect too many coaches, because they're not allowed to get their respect. Coaches got respect from what? Headbutting with the star. Telling him, nigga, run my play. And that star coming to realize, oh damn, coach, you was right.
I tell you one coach that do get his respect though, Udoka. Well, Udoka's a good coach, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets his respect, and I say Spoelstra too.
Yeah. He's not the only one that get respect, but I just like
but you know, look, you know what I mean, Atlanta. It was so many back in the days. It was like even coaches that never won a goddamn championship, but they had respect.
Yep.
Jerry Salone never won a goddamn championship, but that man was respected as a great coach. He got his team to them damn championships. He didn't win, but he was getting them. Just saying, like, maybe if you just what are you trying to fix and it's not broke? Why did you do this? I know why, but does that make sense? It's cool with the coaches being able to have their pool that they had. They were still winning championships around here. You act like once the coaches had all that pool, they like, damn, the coaches can't win championships no more. It's all on the players. No, you haven't proven
stop focusing on the gimmicks and just focus on the game. On the play.
Yeah, it's too much selling going on. It's too much trying to sell merchandise, sell something when the game gonna sell itself, nigga. That's what was going on in the beginning. The game was so you didn't have to market shit. The game was the highlights. What you were seeing. Wow, goddamn, man. Look, what you talking about? What you watching?
Competition, like.
Mm-hmm. That's what they took away, bro. When they really allowed that super. Look, bro, it wasn't no super teams back in the day. I don't care what they say. It was organic. You didn't know that this nigga was gonna be that good. They just drafted him. They didn't know. He
like
just
if
did that
you
shit.
look at that NCAA tournament, you can see the difference in the competition of the college players versus the NBA players. You can see the difference of the level of competition, how hard they compete.
Yeah. It was like, look, you know why they couldn't come out? You know what I noticed they couldn't come back out with? You know what game they couldn't come back out with if they wanted to? NBA Jam. You know why? Because all the damn superstars play with each other. You can't do 2-on-2 with every goddamn team. They wouldn't be able to bring out NBA Jam because it'd be like 15 teams without a goddamn star.
I think the last NBA Jam, I actually got it on my other PS3.
But do you remember that? The NBA was so damn good to where it was a Hall of Famer on each goddamn team you picked.
Mm-hmm. Everybody,
no matter Atlanta Hawks, Bobcats, Hornets, nigga, they had players. You on there? Oh no, helicopter, man! They couldn't bring that game back out right now because there's not enough players around.
You could play with the same player on different teams.
It waters the game down, man. From football to basketball, it waters the game down. When you took away the hits in football, all of the real men left. All of the niggas who love to see that shit left. That's what brought people to that shit. You don't see no blood no more. You remember when you see blood on them niggas motherfucking pads and shit? You like, oh damn, nigga. You remember them rainy games, nigga? Them rainy, nasty games. You seeing the quarterbacks getting their ass lit up, helmets flying off. Boom. You like, quick acting tonight. You up there using that nigga John Madden shit. Now you done took all this shit about the game and it done watered it down. You don't have those original fans no more. You wondering why your rating's going down because the things that brought you all your fans, you took it away for more offense. All of the sports did that. All of the sports just want more offense, more home runs, more touchdowns, more quarterback to receivers. Wait, y'all forgot about Deion Sanders was selling shit too? We like both ends. We like offense and defense. We don't care how it comes, nigga, as long as it's natural.
it's getting ugly, man.
Yeah, it's just in the sports. You see more who's really contesting these shots. Why everybody can shoot over 35 to 40% in the league. Nobody jumping on you. Wait, oh, he jumping under my leg. You can't even touch a nigga. Reggie Miller used to kick you. Now you barely brush up against a nigga. Like, god damn. So you want me to, like, damn, y'all not gonna give the defense nothing. The offense, they arm guard now. I see it. I remember when I was growing up, nigga, you extend your arm, the referee getting you. Boop, boop. Extension. What? Now niggas just hold you back. They hold you, they cuff your arm and all type of shit for the offensive man, though. Traveling, talking about 0 step. What the hell? It's messing up the game that everybody grew up to love, bro, honestly. And I know what it is. The people who like it this way, it's because you couldn't play it the other way. Yeah, that's the truth. Yep. Nope, I don't care. Get mad. Yep, that's what people do. If you can't climb up, you know that rope in gym, you can't climb your ass up that rope. You cool when the teacher say, just go on over there and do some cartwheels. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Go do some cartwheels, man. I'm climbing up this goddamn rope. I don't like people doing shit, and I can't do it. I need to know how to do that shit. You ain't gonna be around here doing that shit. That's what it is. Y'all realize the NBA had to save their new generation. Oh shit, y'all not like the Kobe's. Y'all not like the Jordans and the Magics. Y'all need help. Damn. Okay, so we're gonna fuck it. What we gonna do? We're gonna go against all our morals. Fuck it, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, fuck it. They'll forgive us. They'll get over it.
Okay, while we sitting and talk about some real stuff, one thing y'all that's overused, skill.
Oh my God.
What's most skill? How these players are so much skill? I don't see what y'all be talking. I don't see what y'all be out here trying to tell somebody like me that, and then you want to disagree with me and call me everything that but the name that my family named me and the man upstairs it said that I am, but at the same time it gets that look. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. It will be all over in the morning.
Price. Yep. If you a heavy, you a great fighter. No doubt. T Price, you one of the hardest hitters in the world. You a great fighter, but you keep fighting bums. Remember what Mick told Rocky? Rocky really beat Apollo. He really got it in him. You got potential. But I've been setting you up with bums, Rock. This dude, Mr. T, will kill you. What? Yeah, you've been knocking out losers. So how good is your skill? You ain't been sharpening up shit. We've been setting you up with bullshit. So how can I judge a player in today's NBA if I know it's no real defense to counter that skill that he has? That behind the back move, that between your legs, that all that shit you doing, this man cannot really play defense on you.
Right. There's so many players. Oh, look at all these great 3-point shooters. Yeah, you can't play defense on these dudes, man.
Look, you remember, look, what happened to 90? Look, what happened to 94? What happened to 94 feet, T Price? What happened to 94 feet? You don't even see 94 feet no more in the NBA. You remember when, look, Scottie Pippen, Magic Johnson, after that triple-double, Scottie Pippen on his ass from takeout. Bumping him.
You don't see teams on a nightly basis pay attention to the scouting report. You don't see that in this era. You just don't. And this is why I say it's levels. It's levels. Look, I don't care. Let me get okay. They say these players are so much better. What was the freaking All-Star game was? I didn't watch it, but I seen the freaking score.
I'm gonna tell you what it was. Big bro. It was game ball on. That's what it was. It was magnetized. Man, I want everybody to take a real hard think about this. These niggas in the All-Star game pulling up from the half-court line like a free throw, and it's hitting nothing but net. But in the game, they shooting a real three, bricking that shit. It's something funny about that shit. It's something funny. You in the All-Star game hitting all these trick shots behind the backs and whoop 3-pointers and it's throwing that shit, turning around. But when you in the game, you struggling like a motherfucker. What's going on?
Oh yeah, my biggest play I thought about. I didn't mention this earlier. Caitlin Clark should have got called for a double dribble, man, last night. She should have got called for a double dribble
Look,
last.
I'm gonna tell you the competition level.
If it was moisture on the basketball, she should have did that before it went. That's all I wanted to say,
I'm
man.
gonna tell you the competition level that I'm used to and how it's good for the game, right, T Price? And I know you know all these things. I'm not telling you nothing new, bro. I know you were there when it happened. Show you how competition is good for the game, no matter if it's a meaningful game or not, if it's practice or whatever. Remember that dream team?
Mm-hmm.
What really made them all click and understand they roles better and who is who? Michael Jordan and Magic taking that bullshit scrimmage to a whole nother level.
Mm-hmm.
That changed them. They start destroying shit, making records in the motherfucking Olympics, beating teams by 45 and 30. Then you also have Mike, Magic, Isaiah, Larry Bird taking the All-Star games serious, the three-point contest serious. Which one of you niggas coming in second? I'm serious about this shit. Like, that's what made it more exciting. Kobe Bryant, they tell you all the way back to the McDonald's, to the AAU team where they were having a practice where, what's his name? Tim Thomas tell you. And him and Steven Jackson is talking. And they say, we just supposed to be having a run through. They say Kobe get the ball and really go through and dunk it right on Tim Thomas. Like, boom. Tim like, wait a minute, what we doing? And turned it into a real fucking scrimmage. And that made them run the whole AAU league. Said we just start cheering right there. It just brought something out of us. Kobe, what he did in the Olympics as well, taking it to another level with them to let them know. And after that year, what happened? All them niggas had better season high. LeBron had season high. D-Wade had season high. Kobe even came back and had season. Everybody on that team had season high from the way he engaged them. Kobe in the All-Star games. We're going to take this serious. You see Kobe, first game, go under the hoop, dunker. Yeah, I'm not playing. It makes everybody raise their level up and say, oh shit, he trying to embarrass me. No. You're going to try your best not to be, but it makes you raise your level from the get-go. And we don't have that anymore with these so-called leaders in the game that's supposed to be those guys. If KD came out in an All-Star game or Steph came out in an All-Star game, whoa, and serious with it, like a guy, boom, you don't think somebody gonna look at him and be like, oh, I see what you're trying to do. Let's go. That's what's missing. It's too damn friendly. It's too many smiles. Nigga got 30 on you in the first half. You giving them 5 and shit.
The competitive edge has been gone.
Yeah, LeBron took it. That's what I'm saying. I don't care what nobody. When you are the face, it's a responsibility to the league, bro. When you are the face of the league, majority of your generation who's looking up to you, basically they're going to be forced to look up to you because they're going to promote you like that. They're going to do what you do. And because the world is like that. If you at work and somebody took off 5 days and they still got paid and they ain't getting no repercussions, you're going to bring that shit up. Oh, no, you ain't going to deduct none of my pay because whoop-de-whoop missed 5 days. And you ain't do shit. So what you think they're going to do in the NBA? Oh, no. Y'all not going to say my move is soft because LeBron James did this and y'all was cool with it. That took the competition away. Nigga, when he teamed up with D-Wade was one of his roadblocks. Even though he wasn't getting put out by D-Wade, LeBron knew D-Wade was a roadblock too. You're going to have to face that nigga too. Eventually, Miami going to get good. You came over there. That's him and Chris Bosh. Boop, y'all off my checklist. Some of them role players in the league, y'all off the checklist too to keep me out the playoffs. You took so much competition away from yourself on the East. It was only 2 teams for you to worry about. Chicago and Boston. What makes anything that's called sports great, even your business at work, what makes your business the best? Because everybody in this motherfucker is trying to low-key get a promotion, trying to get paid more. So everybody going hard in here. Everybody trying to be the best on this flow. That's what makes the shit go. When you got dudes cool with you being number 1, I'm cool with being number 15. Not me. I want that nigga spot. So that means I got 14 niggas to pass. I'll never forget when I heard announcer, I forget who it was, talking about D Wade, and I think it was Shannon Sharp. Matter of fact, Shannon Sharp said this. He was like, LeBron and D Wade, they want each other to have good games, but they want to win though. They want to win the game, but they don't. They want each other to both have 30s. And all. I was like, that's some bullshit. T Mac and Kobe was best of friends for a minute. They were so much in competition. Even T Mac said, he said, man, me and Kobe became so competitive when my level raised up to where I was right there combating with Kobe for scoring titles and all that. Me and him distance ourselves. He was like, man, I'm on a mission to win championships. I can't do this. Like, we can't be buddy and charmy. You learning my moves. I got to bust your head. Same thing with Magic and Isaiah. You seeing Pat told him to do it. Man, if you don't chip your friend off, nigga, we gonna lose this series. That nigga Magic went on and took that nigga Isaiah out the sky. Nigga, fuck his whole mind up for the whole series. What the? He pushed man, what the fuck you doing? Nigga, this is my championship. You trying to take the league from me, nigga. Fuck all that, I don't care. And I just kissed your ass. Yeah, I sure did kiss you on your cheek and did knock you on your ass. What, nigga?
Mm-hmm.
It's for real, man. That's what made everybody suck to these sports, bro. It was the competitive level. They forgot that. And now that the competitiveness is gone, they're losing people.
They've been losing them at an alarming rate. It's not even close because I already told you what my stance on it. You feel what I'm saying? I already told you. And I'm standing on that, you know. It's just what it is, man. Because ain't no way you want me to continue to pay for league pass and I don't even know a certain player gonna play or not, or
Come on, man.
And sit out.
They should just come out with that. They just need to just make that a rule right there. Like, the hell with it. Like, for sure, ain't no missing marquee matchups. Marquee matchups, your ass playing, and you ain't coming with no injury before that marquee matchup. I'm tired of LeBron feeling good when we playing weak ass teams, and then when we got to go against these marquee matchups, these Bucks, these Golden States, or all these other teams and shit that got people that he think that's better than him right now because he's older. He don't want to go out there so nobody won't judge his game compared to theirs. We've been seeing it for the last 5 years. LeBron James does not need to average a goddamn triple-double for the Lakers to win. He needs to do less and let those niggas do what they can do. Rebound, pass, score, play make. Let them do that. You don't have to control every goddamn thing on the court. That's what's making us lose. Everybody know that they gonna pass it to LeBron. Oh, LeBron gonna do this. Like, nigga, we've been watching you for 20-some years. You don't think the league caught on to your fucking ass? Just because you can stack some points, that don't mean shit. Your impact. The stats that you get do not impact the win. They impact only you. Every time this nigga missing a game, you got 4 to 5 Lakers in double fucking digits, man. When he on the floor, he got double digits. AD got double digits, and maybe a third person got double digits when he's on the floor. When he's not on the floor, that ball moving around. Nobody's ball hogging. Nobody needs the ball for the whole 24-second shot clock to figure out what the hell you supposed to do.
I just don't know where it's going. And I've been saying this, you know, even though, you know, I don't never disrespect, you know, overseas players. Overseas players always been part of the game. You know what I mean? They always been a part of the game since I've been watching it. So
they didn't make the league. They didn't make the league soft, bro, because we used to, if anything, we used to talk about them and say they were too soft for the league, and they started adjusting. Dirk was the first one to adjust to me because I said the same thing I said with Luka. I was like, once with Dirk, I said once Dirk stop giving a fuck about little elbows and getting touched, he gonna be a problem. And he was. Same thing with Luka. Now Luka is over that. Like, although he still bitch a lot, but he don't care about the little elbows. That's the only thing them European players got to get over is the physical. But now the league took that out. It wasn't no. Don't act like it was a group of European players that went up to the office and complained about the physicality. The league did that because they wanted that. Don't blame that shit. How you gonna blame that on a whole league, like on a whole race of people? Oh, the league got so. If you want the league to go back tough, get rid of all the European players. That ain't what did it. These players are like they're softer than European players, if you ask me. Now they're babies. They're spoiled.
And already, and it wasn't like back then, but when I was able to see, because back then we was able to see the European players, they didn't come early because they were still tied to their
Yeah,
contracts.
they came like 27 years old and shit to the league.
Now you get to catch way earlier now.
Yeah, you be like, this nigga, a 27-year-old rookie? What the fuck? Paul Gasol. That's why Paul Gasol didn't. Like, he was kind of like all them dudes used to come older a little bit. Like you said, they still had contracts over there, so they'll be playing over there until they contract over and then come to the NBA. I'm not blaming the Europeans for anything on the league being soft. That was a rule change. That wasn't them. And y'all didn't say nothing about it in the news that, we're changing the physicality in the rule because of the European players can't survive. Y'all did not say that. No. The only thing I blame one European player for, and that's Vlade Divac for the flop.
Yeah, he did brought that flopper game over here.
He brought a soccer move to basketball. That is originally a soccer move. And where's soccer very popular at? In Europe. That's why I believe too, in my little mind, that's why so many European players or overseas players are getting that shine right now, because the NBA it feels like we have America. We have this side. We need to get to the eastern side of the world. So how do you do that? You need stars to be big like Messi over there, Cristiano Ronaldo. You need billboards up with the Joker over there in his country and Luka, so kids can grow up and kick the soccer ball away and pick up the basketball. And choose to come to America and play basketball because you're seeing the success and the money given to the European players that's different from over there. That's how they do things. You know what I mean? The African League, when they wanted the African League to pop, a lot of Africans showed. They was talking about Siakam. They was talking about the GM, Joel Embiid. They was talking about African players a lot. You know what don't get talked about, bro?
What's that?
Hakeem Olajuwon. What's that little? And what's that? No, not in that way though. Watch this. And what's that one dude? The first Steph Curry. I forget his name, bro. I know it's Chris. Chris is his American name, but he changed it to. Yeah, he changed. Yeah, them look. Those dudes, bro, with their faith and having to do Ramadan, bro, and fasting, bro. Not eating until the sun go down and drinking water, anything intaking in the body, and having to go out there and perform. They can't drink no Gatorade on the sideline, nothing. That don't get talked about a lot. Like for players who have to go through that too, and still perform at a high level. That nigga Hakeem Olajuwon, boy, and that boy, them niggas, boy. Whew. How long you gonna be on the stream, bro?
I'm about to get off because I'm about to rest up and I'm about to rest up.
Okay.
I'm off. I'm off today, so I'm taking
Yeah,
care
I'm
of.
about to run a couple errands, man. So I appreciate you. Appreciate you sending me the link, man. Coming to chop it up with you, big bro. You know, as always.
Oh yeah. Shout out to everybody who came through, man. This ain't no not just my. It's just my thoughts, my feelings. We don't agree on everything. You know what I'm saying? But hey, but at the
Yeah,
same time,
we gonna call this a just because day. Just because.
has just begun. It's one of them days. But yeah, y'all be good though, man. I'll be back at 4:00, man, for the McDonald's All American game. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.
All right, bro.
All right now.